Yo, peace, peace. And of course, my neighbor would be outside cutting his grass or doing whatever he's doing. Shout out to Mr. Goody, my neighbor. But yo, we're in the garage this morning. Right here, we got the road glide up on the wheel chalk here. And I got my man Jamie over here. 2 heads are definitely better than one. We're gonna get these T-bars on here. I got the 9.5-inch Thrashin supply riser. I got the high bend bars. I got the grips. And we're gonna do T-bars. Stay tuned. Peace. So there's 2 bolts right here on the side of the I don't know what you call this, like the housing here. 2 bolts on the side we gotta get off. Got the little housing off of there, so we're halfway there. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so now we gotta just. So once you get the 2 bolts off the side, and you have another bolt right here up in the center, right below the screen here that you get off. All right, got it all separated there. Let's see. It snaps apart like that. Be careful. Just note you're gonna have to have it either jacked up or off the chalk in order to turn the wheels and get that housing on. So just make note of that when you're doing it. The throttle side has 2 wires, and the foot side has 1 wire. All right, so we got that off. Got them all disconnected. I think now we need to take the grips off, maybe. Pull this tab back. Pull your rubber back here on your throttle side. And it is on both sides, right? It just pops right out. So that side's already out, as you see. Jay got that side off. I'm on this side over here, your throttle side. As we said earlier, throttle side has 2 connectors on there. And the clutch side has 1. And this is the mechanism that everybody's talking about, the way the new throttle goes in there, the throttle tube. You got to kind of fit it in there. Once you get it in there, it just kind of sits right in there. Take that out. There's your mechanism. Now we've taken this riser off before and tried to adjust these bars back. And I'll show you why it doesn't work here in a second. That right there, that's the reason why you can't adjust the bars. You have this little piece right here, keeps the bars from rolling back any farther. You have a slot on here, so you can't use this, or you can't push the bars back any higher. Like that would have been perfect to have them up here, or right there. But again, that's the problem right there. I've always liked the T-bar setup. Me and Kelly B been talking about these different setups for a minute. So we had it on the wheel chalk, but you got to get up under the bottom and get your bushing screws loose, your bushing nuts loose. So of course we jacked it up. Got the fender there protected. Got the tank protected. Got a ground cable right here on the side of your bars. And notice in the 2-lane Thrashin bar installation video, they just take that ground off of the bars and just run it back to the ground that's on the triple tree. So right up under here, there's 2 bolts right up in this triple tree that you got to get out. You got 1 out here, but you got to turn these wheels and get these bolts out there, kind of like right up in here. Got the riser out. Again, you're gonna need 2 people to do that part. All right, so once you get those, I guess the bushings out here, I guess, what do you call them?
Sleeve.
Rubber sleeves for your washer to go through. And you just take them out, wiggle it down in there, get those sleeves out of there. The kit comes with, I ordered these from twolanelife.com. The kit comes with the new washer. These are a little bit longer than the factory washers. And you got the raw side and you got the black side. Of course, I'm gonna go with the black side since everything else up here is black. But we'll show you how those go on there. Like I said, these are the Thrashin supply bolts, and these are the factory bolts. See how short those are? Putting that riser on there, it's not gonna be able to thread in there, so you got a longer bolt to go in there. Hey, make sure you use the blue Loctite on there. Got some right there, thread lock, Harbor Freight, the blue stuff. You guys know what that is. Let's thread this one on there. And we're just gonna hand tighten it for now. Once we get it all the way on there.
Just turning.
Huh?
Just turning down below.
Hold on, let's see. You wanna hold something on there?
No, you're good. It was just spinning the bolt.
All right, so we got the risers in there. We're gonna tighten them down right now. A little TAF. Nah, we're gonna tighten them up. What's the specs you say?
I think it said 30 to 40 foot-pounds.
30 to 40 foot-pounds on the risers. So I think we'll do it to about what, 35 maybe, halfway, or even on the tighter end, the higher side, maybe like 38. But we're gonna tighten these down. Once we get this on, I'll sit on the bike, kind of see where I want it at. We'll run the wires through the bars. But we'll run the wires through the bars first, and then we'll get it on there, kind of see where I want it at, and get everything back together. It's not a bad install. It's just hot as hell out here. But Jay, you good? Easy install?
I'm good, man. It's not as bad as you think it is.
Yeah. Especially on the new models. You got, you don't have the gauges and all that to kind of worry about. So makes it a lot easier. And here's a secret right here.
Quiet on set, man.
Here's a little secret. Watching it just for some reference points, but yeah, watching that 2-lane life handlebar install. And one thing you gotta do before you get it all buttoned up, I'll put the bars on there, make sure everything is to my specs, how I wanna ride. Just with the bars on there. Once I get the bars set up, then I'll go ahead and I'll get the rides and everything straight. Then I'll get the controls on there and just see how it feels with the controls on there. So I'm gonna put them on there, set it off with the jack, let the jack down, and just see how it feels. All right, want to get that right fitment on it. Oh man. Oh my God, this feels great. Now we got to get the wires ran through there, get the grips, controls back on, and we already got the riser torqued down. We'll get these torqued down once we get the bars all the way on there. I'm gonna go to Harbor Freight and get a sleeve. That way we can put all the wires in one little sleeve here. And again, remember that throttle side has 2 wires. I already pulled that side out. And I think this is for your heated grips right here on this particular bar, but I don't know if the new bar has that. I hadn't got the rubber all the way off, but I'm gonna pull this out, push that back in right there.
Yeah,
so the new bar does have the slot for the heated grips. Just pull that through a little bit and you'll see it as it goes through. Pull it through. Slide that connector through the hole. Just like that. Pull a little bit. And voila. And Jamie, what did you just say about the wires?
I said the part that I thought was going to be the easiest took the longest, and the part that I thought was going to be the longest was the easiest. So wires actually took what, 5 minutes?
5 minutes to put those.
That?
Yeah, 5 minutes to run these
all.
wires through there. And like I said in the beginning, 2 connectors on the end here for the throttle side. There's the wire for the throttle side, and there's the clutch side right there. Only 1 wire. All right, running out to Harbor Freight real quick. Just want to get a wire sleeve to put the wires through, just so the wires are all kind of compacted in one little nice, clean, sleeve, just to make it look real nice on there. I don't want them all just, so go out and grab a little wire tubing and go back and finish it off. This is all you use right here. You go to Harbor Freight, get you a box of this, probably about $3 or $4. You got a bunch of it. Just to keep your wires nice and clean. You want that clean look on there. I don't want the wires kind of, separated or anything, so I zip tied them. Then I put them inside the sleeve and then zip tied the sleeve around them just to give them a clean look. Hooking everything back up, and again, one more time, throttle side has 2 cables. That's gonna go there like that. Again, nice little clean look with the wire. Maybe I should put another one on there. You don't have to put these zip ties on there, but I just don't want this wire sleeve opening up or flapping around or anything like that. So just to keep it a little secure on there. Yeah. Cut this one off. Got a nice position on the bars. Now, I'm actually gonna change these grips, but I just put the factory grips back on there for now. But I got some grips coming in. I was gonna put the Thrashin grips on there. They're pretty cool, but I wanted something just a little bit more thicker for both sides. And so I got some other ones coming in. Yeah, position's great. So I'm gonna get it all buttoned back up. Make sure you use the blue stuff again on your riser clamp here. Get all your bolts locked in tight. We'll get this locked in. I got my position down how I want them. We'll get the housing back on here, get it all put back together, and show you guys what it looks like at the end. All right. Boom, hit it one time. Let's go. Hit it in. Let's go. Boom. There we go. Yeah, locked in. This is definitely you can definitely do it with one person, but it's definitely better if you have 2 people. And again, I appreciate my man Jamie coming over.
Anytime, man.
And helping install these bars today. All right, there we go. Look at that. Got it all buttoned up. Got it all dialed in. Again, I'm gonna have to take these. I'm gonna take these grips off once I get the other ones in. But for the most part, looks good. Got all the Thrashin set up, the 9.5-inch riser. Got the high bend bars. What I do when I take those, when I take the controls off and put the new grips on there, I'll go ahead and change these bolts out as well. Yeah, it looks good. It wasn't such a bad install at all. We still got a few more things to do to the bike, but for the most part, we got it all dialed in with the T-bars on there. And yeah, Jay, what you think about it, man?
It's not too bad. I think it looks good. It's perfect.
Yeah, it looks good.
Good look.
So he knows when he gets his 24, he gets the T-bars on there, we'll be able to do them.
How about that?
Yeah.
I have to wait on that.
Again, man, shout out to 2 Lane Life. Like I said, they have a bundle on their website, 2lanelife.com. You go in there, you can pick the bars that you want. You pick the riser that you want. It comes with the hardware, the bushings, and it comes with the throttle tube, which I didn't put it on there yet because, like I said, I'm gonna change the grips out. But you go on their website, you can grab this. Easy to install. And I'll bet it's even better to ride. So I'm gonna take it out here in a second and ride it and see what it feels like.
Ripping on 2 wheels.